Capcom presents Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes.
Select your heroes.
The battle for survival begins. Engage. You win. You win.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Will now unfold.
I wanna take you
This
for a
is
ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Get ready to kick butt.
Engage.
Yeah. 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 Come on.
You win.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Will now unfold.
I wanna take you
This
for a
is
ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Get ready to kick butt.
Engage.
Marvel vs.
I wanna take you for a
Select your
ride.
heroes.
I wanna take you for a ride. 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 I wanna take you for a ride.
The battle for survival begins. You win.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Let's go, bud.
Who will survive?
Real clown.
You win.
Man, I almost had a heart attack there.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
The battle for survival begins. You win.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Battle will now unfold.
I wanna take you
This
for a
is
ride.
Marvel versus Capcom 2.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Who will survive? Combo finish. KO. You win.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
You win. Capcom presents
Ready?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. New Age of Heroes. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. to kick butt.
Engage.
Yeah! I wanna take you for a ride.
Get ready to kick butt. Engage.
Oh, hey, what's up? No, I don't know of any loop. Does it involve the stomp? Oh, sorry about that. I was grabbing some food. Yeah, his stump's really good. I know a setup that helps her get in a lot of stomps, but I wouldn't say it's a loop. Like, it's not an infinite, but it does get a lot of damage. If you do like a cross-up air dash into an assist that pops up the opponent, you can get in multiple stomps, which is pretty crazy. Launch light kick stomp. Okay. Launch light kick stomp, air dash, light kick, heavy kick, land. Alright, you know what? I'll copy that. I'll remind myself to do that in training mode sometime. I'll try and remember that. She has good instant she has good instant overheads. She hits a lot of characters with like instant air light kick into stomp. It hits a lot of characters. You know what, even if it is faster, you might be right. It's just I have muscle memory. I play other characters that do light kick into heavy kick, instant overheads, like Shuma and Tronbon. So, it's just muscle memory that makes me do that. So even if you are right, I'm not even going to argue. Get a DP assist. On her, not really. Depends on what the team needs. Just kind of messing around with things, but usually I team her up with Sentinel and Venom, and I just lead with Chun-Li. So her assist doesn't really come up that much because I'm leading with her. And since she sucks at using bar, I'd rather use her as a battery. The very few times that I have her as an assist, I would probably want a projectile assist. Because usually it's like when she's in the back, Venom is out. And Venom likes projectile assists. Mostly, so her assist really depends on what your team needs. Though I will say her anti-air assist is generally her best one, but it just depends on what you need. All her assists are pretty interesting, honestly. I like the expansion one where she does like an overhead. You can do like mix-ups with that. But her projectile, I would say her projectile assist is probably the least useful one generally. But again, since I play a specific team that benefits most from her projectile, then I play her projectile assist usually. Thousand Chun Sentinel is probably her best team. Yeah, I can't play Thousand for shit though. I'd rather play Venom. Much rather play Venom, but that does seem like a goated team. I don't know how to play a lot of characters, man. Like Chun-Li is one of the very few characters that I actually like playing as. There's like Chun-Li, Venom, Tron, Shuma. Sentinel I can play because I just have like I used to mess around with him casually a lot, but Sentinel's really hard as a character. I still have a lot to learn with that character, man. Sentinel's like the only real top tier that I actually enjoy playing. Every other top tier I just don't like playing every other top tier. I don't like how they play. Yo, what's good, man? What's good, bro? The Marvel 2 peoples. Just showing up. I wish I had the re-release, but just gonna have to chill on Fightcade and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm just here messing around with Chun-Li things. Overhead combo starters and shit. I like overhead combo starters. They're really good. I don't see enough people do that shit, man. I only see like the advanced players go for this shit. And it's just really cool to get like a combo confirm off of an instant overhead. It'd be cool if I could get a combo starter off of Iceman assist, but it doesn't seem like I could. Collection. Oh, I would imagine, yeah. That game's gonna have a lot of differences, probably. That game's probably gonna have a lot of differences. Unintended differences, because as you can see, they patched back the Juggernaut glitch, so they definitely want the game to feel the same. Like 40 characters free. Ooh. Sentinel's a really hard character, but I like the whole fly on fly shit. I like his tech. That's the only reason I play Sentinel. Because I like his tech. But my Sentinel is fucking garbage. But I like playing him, which is all that matters. Cable, I don't know how to play Cable for shit. I don't know Cable for anything, man. Naomi, oh yeah, Naomi's on, what is it that runs Naomi? No DC Bear, there we go, I used to run that. Oh yeah, so there's a thing that she has, that I did discover, that you could do, instant air light kick into stomp into an assist, into the forward, the forward air heavy kick, and with certain assists that actually combos, and that actually is like a decent combo, and like puts you in front of your opponent. So then after that, you could pressure. It's pretty good. I'd have to get more used to it, but it does pretty good damage, and it puts you right up in front of them, which helps for rush down things. That's pretty good. But again, just messing around, seeing all kinds of assists. Assists are everything in this game, man. It's all about the assists. If your assists ain't right, your team is garbage. But you could have the most goated, on-point team, but the assists do not line up. It's pretty much bad. Like that. See that right there. That's actually like a good combo starter. It's hard to confirm off of it, but it does put you in a good position to rush down. Thank you for the follow, Pojo. Pogo Mojo. What characters do you like?
I'm a fucking pro player!
What characters do you like, my guy? I wish I could play War Machine. I kinda like War Machine, but his neutral is weird, man. War Machine and Iron Man are really hype. But man, their neutral game is really weird. I can't get used to it, playing neutral with those characters. If I am to get the collection, I'd probably get it on the Switch, Arkham. Also, what's up, Arkham? It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, there'd be no reason to get it on the PC because I already have means of playing it on the PC. It would be kind of redundant. I'd rather get it on the Switch. I mean, God forbid I have a reason to dust off my Switch, right? Prevent it from collecting dust. I just play MSP. Hey, MSP is hype. I don't know why a lot of people hate MSP, bro. Because I be telling people all the time, look, would you rather get rushed down by MSP or be burned to death by someone holding up and back and spamming assists and projectiles? What would you rather play against? I'd rather play against MSP. I'd rather get my ass beat. I'd rather get my ass beat because we're actually playing the fucking game. So shout outs to all y'all MSP players. Y'all are goated. Thousand Storm, Iron Man, Doom, Cyclops. That's a nice mix of like competent meta with some unique sauce. The churn and the Thousand Spice with the rushdown. Yeah, you have a lot of rushdown characters. So it's like Doom is there and Cyclops as your assist, I would imagine, and then you have Mag, Storm, Thousand, churn as like probably your preferred leads. Yeah, it's a good team. I just like aggression, man. I just like aggression. Aggression is what makes this game good. Honestly, dog, I always tell people, if not MSP, and let's say some other top tier, like let's say fucking, like, I don't know, Style Iceman was like the two top tier. You think people would be playing this shit, man? Ice Beam, Dancing Swords, Ice Beam, Dancing Swords, Ice Beam. You think people would be playing that shit? Fuck no. Hell nah. This game would have been died if that shit was top tier. MSP because 90% can't play it. It's also a hard team to play. I'll be honest, man. MSP is also a really hard team to play. So you gotta DJ the shit out of. You gotta DJ the shit out of the game to play MSP, man. Yeah, dude, that's why I respect MSP so hard. Because that's actually a hard team to play, man. And people think, oh, MSP brain dead. It's like, you play the game. You play it. You play it. Homie, I tried playing Magneto. Hell nah. Hell nah. I can't play that character for shit. That's literally the hardest character I've ever tried to play in a fighting game, period. What about Sant? That's my boy. That's my boy. I love Sentinel. That thing is just fun as shit for me to play. You should it. Most people ain't built like that for MSP. Most people ain't built for MSP. That's true. MSP just, it ain't it, Chief. If you're not about that, you gotta play a lot of Marvel, man. I don't play enough Marvel to play MSP. I think it's cool though. I think when I see an MSP player, I'm hype as shit for them. I'm like, oh shit, he's about to raw meter the motherfucker. He's about to fucking, he's about to fucking, that one thing low, round start. Let's go. Let's go. It's your turn immediately. That was in your court. A lot of mags are out there getting fucked up, so not exactly an easy character to play. Yeah, Sant is very hard. Mags is definitely harder in my opinion, but Sentinel is up there, man. Sentinel requires you to do the unfly, but it's really fun, so. Juggernaut, bro. Juggernaut is so fucking annoying, man. Low-key, look, I'm gonna say some toxic shit, but when they were like, oh no, the glitch for Juggernaut got removed in the collection, I was low-key, bro. I'm gonna say something toxic, where I was like, well, I'm glad that motherfucker lost that glitch. Fucking trick, dumbass, gimmicky bullshit. It doesn't, bro, like, they just power him up and then they just wait for you to make a mistake and then they THC. And then you're like, you just lose an assist. Or you lose your whole team, basically. You might as well just drop the controller when they pull it off. And it's like, alright, well, I'm not coming back from this because he just waited for the one time. I know it's toxic. I know I'm wrong. I'm in the wrong. Juggernaut deserves the glitch. You know, I'm toxic for saying that, but I just had to say it. I hate little tricksters, man. I kind of hate little tricksters that do dumb shit. I actually think he's harder than Magneto. Jugs to play? I mean, I think Jugs is just hard to play because he's so damn slow, you know? And his hitboxes aren't like that great. Like, he has hitboxes that look huge, but they're not actually that great. Like, have you ever called his assist and he does the Juggernaut punch? And it's like, somebody else calls like a tiny assist and it beats out Juggernaut? So like, his frame rate sucks. And he's a big guy, so he gets hit by everything. So it's like, if you pick Juggernaut, you might as well abuse his glitch, because that's really like the only real way to use them, which is just funny, you know. Oh, you were talking about Sentinel. I think Mags is harder because you have to, I don't know. You have to really dedicate yourself to Mags and learning, like, how his combo game works. And, like, let's say you have Bar with Mags, right? Like, Mags isn't really known for his supers, right? Whereas Sentinel, you can have, like, a trash Sentinel, but, like, Sentinel's, super kind of combos into itself, so if you have some bar to spend, because, you're playing the game, like, you have a whole team to build the bar with, you can be like, oh, well, I got 3 or 4 bars, I can just spam super and possibly take a whole, like, take the game just on that alone. Like, you have a good super to kind of lean on if your Sentinel is garbage. And unlike Juggernaut, Sentinel has, like, big moves. Actually big moves. Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking optimal Sentinel, right, then yeah, you're probably right. But if we're talking about, like, splashability, like the ability to be in any team virtually, or like someone who doesn't really main top tiers like myself, just like, hey, I just want to play like a simple top tier that's kind of easy to grasp, that I don't need to commit so much for, I don't need to dedicate my life to, I would say Sentinel is like much easier. Mags, like, you actually have to have a legit Mags to get anything from him. Team Scrub is really good, but what I don't like is when it gets encouraged. I'm not a fan of that. I see a lot of players like, oh, new players, we'll get good at the game, pick Team Scrub. I'm just like, that shit's with, I don't know, man. I have mixed opinions about that, because I get it. Oh, it's to help you learn the game and all that, but it's like, bro, you're gonna play other new players, and they're gonna be looking at you sideways, man. It's gonna be like, bro, really? You're gonna zone me out with Cable and be calling commando assist? Bro, really? Come on, man. Like, just saying, man, like, most people, I just don't agree with, like, marketing that as, like, a team for new players to play, because, let's be honest, most new players who play this game are probably not going to be tournament players, 9 times out of 10, right? Like, it takes a freak of nature to take this game. I don't take this game seriously enough to play tournament, right? And I'm semi-competitive, right? And, like, your average Joe isn't going to come into this shit being like, I want to be a tournament player, you know? It's like, come on, they're going to want to have fun. So teach them how to have fun, too, man. Don't teach, it's like, oh, we're going to bring new players, and we're going to teach new players how to bore other new players to death. It's like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. It's a controversial take, but that's how I feel, and I can't be convinced otherwise. That one is the hardest to be optimal. Oh yeah. I hear like Dhalsim and Anacharis are like among the hardest characters to really be playing. Yeah, I'd say something like that. Exactly. Like when you play Team Scrub, it's like it's a lose-lose situation in my opinion, because when you play Team Scrub, it's like you. How do I have this conversation without sounding like an asshole? It's like I have this conversation, right, with like people who play the game, like actually play the game, and they're like, oh, but it's not cheap, and it's like, it's not cheap for competitive players. It's not cheap at all. Like, competitive players know how to beat that shit. But if we're talking about, like, you're teaching people to play Scrub against new players, that shit is whack. That shit is whack. I'm sorry. Oh, you're ass. It's like, bro, me being ass at the game doesn't have anything to do with me speaking for the public. Like, me speaking for average Joe has nothing to do with my skill level. It doesn't matter if I'm ass or not at the game. I'm ass at the game. Let's say I am ass at the game. Let's say I am ass. I am ass, right? It doesn't change the fact that your average Joe's gonna look at that shit and gonna be like, man, fuck this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like when people so fucked up about this community. The Marvel 2 community is so fucked up. You try to make an argument for your average person who plays the game, right? Because you're just being considerate, right? And then they're like, oh, you're bad at the game. I'm like, even if I am bad at the game, it doesn't change the fact of what I'm saying. What I'm saying, bro. It doesn't change the fact. Okay, you want to beat me in a set to prove that it's not cheap? Okay, cool. You know how to beat it. Okay, and I probably know how to beat it too. That doesn't change the fact that Mr. Timmy, who just picked up the game, is going to look at that shit and be like, I want to return this game. Will get you wins, but once you play someone, exactly, you don't learn anything. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's a lose-lose situation, because if you play that team, right, nobody's gonna like you, right? Here's the thing, nobody's gonna like you if you're playing that game, that team, right? And then better players are gonna beat you, and they're probably gonna teabag you, and they're gonna be like, what the fuck am I getting teabagged for? And then players that you do beat are not gonna want to be your friends. And it's like, what's the point of getting into a game, right? Being a part of a community, right? What's a good part of being a part of a community? Being likable, right? How do you be likable? Don't play lame. How do you not play lame? Don't play Scrub. Pretty common logic right there. So it's just a lose-lose situation, because then nobody likes you, and defeating the whole purpose of getting into the game to begin with. It's just natural human like logic and like science. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that your average person who joins the game probably wants to play to have fun, and not only have fun, but to be likable. Like if I get into Marvel 2, right? Let's say, oh, Don Okage, let's play some games, right? I think it's pretty important for me as a player to make sure that we both have fun, especially you. I want Don Okage to find me fun to play more than anything else. Why? Because if he likes playing me, he'll play me more. Because if I bore you to death, you're not going to want to play me at all. And then, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? This... not much different to my view on MSP. New players pick it up but can't do 70%. Makes it the best team. Play Dawson Storm versus they run, can't, yeah. But MSP is way different, because MSP actually just has my respect all the way through. I'll encourage people to play MSP. But yeah, it's hard as shit. You know who I would encourage people to play? Honestly? Iron Man and War Machine. Those are characters that they have to be aggressive, and their infinites are so fucking easy. Like, I could see a fucking father of 7 children who's a CEO of a big ass business and just barely has time to play Marvel 2. I could see that guy doing an infinite with War Machine and Iron Man. The infinite's that easy. The hard part about playing Iron Man and War Machine is about making the infinite happen to begin with. It's about getting in. I always tell people that. And they're like, oh, the infinite is hard. I'm like, bro, the infinite is easy as shit. The hard part is getting to the infinite. Because people are going to know that you want the infinite, right? Iron Man and War Machine have the most weird, normal moves to try to get in on your opponent with. So, good luck with that. That's what makes them hard. Not the execution, but like how you're gonna get in. That's the challenge for those characters. But they're easy to play. Like once you get the infinite, they're easy to infinite with. So What's 1,000 players? Guys get mad at me because I just run away. Top. You play Team Scrub. I'm gonna be Wait, Donald Kage, who do you play? Oh yeah, you play 1,000, you said, right? Yeah. The thing about Runaway is that Runaway is really strong in this game. So when you run away, I understand that there are characters that really have to play that. I don't know, their main strategy, I guess, is to run away. I have that understanding, but it isn't really fun to play against, though. That's the thing. Our only way in. Yeah. This game is very poorly designed, man. A lot of runaway strategies are very annoying to deal with, right? So like sometimes I'll play people that run away, and it's not that it's like sometimes like people run away, and it's not that it's necessarily beating me. It's just that it's annoying, and I'm just kind of bored, right? And I'll just be like, I want to fight, you know. So that's kind of my perspective on like runaway. It's just that it's really annoying in this game because like if somebody wants to run away and they have a team built around running away, sometimes you can just like you can just barely interact with it, and it just depends on what assists, what kind of team you're running, right? Which is why sometimes I have one of my teams that I run Blackheart in, because at least Blackheart's assist prevents people from running away from me. Because Blackheart's B assist is so fucking big, and it's like anti-zones. You run from Cable and Captain T. Well, if you're running away from top teams, then that's understandable, but let's say if you're running away from someone using like a jank team, like somebody's coming at you with Shuma Gorahath or something, you know, it's like, come on, bro. You're gonna run from a Shuma, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have people running away from me, and I'm not even playing like a top tier threat. Like, I'm just like, can we fight? I'm not doing anything that's like preventing you from coming at me. Like, can we fight? You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what I'm saying. And only good Sentinel players can catch you. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Chun-Li can run away while building bar with the stomp. Sometimes I go for that, but I only go for it if the other person's also running away. If I'm with Chun-Li and then somebody's just running away, I'll just be like, fine, I'll just spam stomps. I might as well build bar while you're running away from me. But if somebody doesn't run away from me, I'm not gonna run away. Like, I like to fight. So fight against, like, that's why I like MSP so much, because MSP wants to fuck me up. MSP is like one of the only teams I actually will sit there and have a full session with, because MSP is just trying to fuck me up the whole time, and I'm just having fun, even if I get my ass beat. You know? Games end fast, you know, the game is played as intended, both people trying to beat each other's ass. You know what I'm saying? For Blackheart, Doom teams. Yeah. I mean, there's practicality to what there's, like, correct moments to run away, right? Like, if you gotta build bar real quick, I understand that. Oh man, oh shit, I'm out of bar. I gotta build, you know, a bar or two real quick. Let me spam this so I could, like, set myself up. That's fine, right? That's fine. Everybody does that. You see Cyclops doing that all the time, right? But if we're talking about, like, actively running away to, like, you know, keep the time out, like, to, like, run the timer and all that, that's, like, that's just boring. Like, there's different levels to run away, right? Like, if you're running away the whole game, then it's boring. But if you're running away, like, for a reason, to, like, kind of, like, buy yourself some time to set something up or get bar or something like that, to build bar, then I'm fine with that, you know? Like, that's, like, I could see it happening, and I'm like, alright, you know, I know why you're doing this. I get it. Because there are those players, like, you know, you go against the Cyclops, and they're like, they have like 3/4 of a bar, and they're like trying to get themselves like 2 bars real quick or something like that, and you're like, alright, I see why he's doing this. Like, you could see it happening, and it's like, alright, I know why he's trying to build a bar real quick. Like, he's not gonna sit there and be like trying to build 5 like max bar and then milk the time. Like, you know, that's not usually the case. Benito has to rush down. Dawson in top 3. Wild, dog. I mean, if we're taking away the concept of like difficulty to play, because that is how tier lists work. You know, like the potential of the character rather than the difficulty of play. I could see Dowson being in the top tier, maybe, but I'm not sure about top 3. Top 3. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna argue with it though, because I mean he has fundamentally the shit that makes a top tier when you look at his tools. So I'm not gonna hard disagree, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like, I could see where you're coming from, so I'm just kind of neutral with that take. I'm just curious as to I could see it because the whole runaway aspect, because runaway is really strong, right? If you could just run from somebody, then run the timer out, and then you win automatically, right? That's kind of like the powerful thing about it. But there's gotta be a reason why people don't put him in the top tier, though. There's gotta be a reason other than, oh, he's hard to play, right? If him being hard to play is the only reason he's not on top tier, then I could see it, right? But there's probably a few other reasons why people don't play him. Not that I would know. Not that I would know. It would be so stupid. Yeah. I could see it to an extent. But again, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the character works other than the runaway capabilities, so Mag is, yeah. I think what really pushes Mag, honestly, is the fact that it's his turn in the very beginning. That's like what is Sim's like fastest normal? Like, is it like 2 frames, 3 frames? Because that matters. That matters. Because you have to take your turn at round start. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if somebody were to take you up on it, right, and were to be like, okay, well, I'll take up on it, right? Like, they're like, okay, I'm gonna play Sim instead of Mags. You have to remember that they will have to, like, establish damage before they can get to the runaway part. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only way runaway works is if you could get a lead first, right? And a big part of getting that lead is to have a fast normal, because then it's your turn at round start, right? So that's the thing that you have to remember. I think I have a thing here, a chart here that says what each character's like fastest normal is. Let me try to see if I can take a look at it. Okay, Dowson has... Wait. Is he under S? I think he's under S. Okay, Sims, fastest normal on round start is Light Punch, which is 3 frames. According to here. But maybe you know and it's 2 frames, I don't know. That matters, man, because that really dictates on, like, who he can take his first turn on. So I don't know if it's 2 or 3 frames. Yeah, that matters. That matters a lot. Speaking of a Schumer main, for me it's pretty nice to, for me it feels pretty nice to not let Mags get the first turn on me. It's pretty nice. Okay. Well, this chart that I'm looking at is probably like outdated because it says 3 frames. So I don't know. I don't know what information to really. Maybe when I get the collection or something, I can look at frame by frame. The day that I get the collection, I'll probably be able to look at things more properly like that. If you have a 2 frame normal, then yeah, you could play rock paper scissors with Mags because if he goes for the crouching short, you jump, right? I believe you can just jump out of the crouching short, and if Mags predicts that you jump, then you go for the jab, and then you trade if you have 2 frames because Mags' jab is 2 frames, right? That's how it goes, right? I'm just trying to, I don't know, that's what I imagine in my head, but I don't know for sure, which is why I'm asking. Not just hold it, yeah. Chun also has a 2 frame jab, right? I think. I don't know. And dash can't be hit low. So you can dash block and punish. Yeah, round start shenanigans is really important when you're going against certain teams. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, because he like levitates when he dashes, right? He does like a levitate kind of thing. He's not stuck to the ground. Interesting. I never thought it that way. Yeah, you could dash to avoid lows. Very interesting. No, I could see it. I could imagine the RPS that you play because I've done it. I've done it against mag leads where I'm like, well, I'm playing a character with like a 2-frame normal, so like I have to guess what they're gonna do because it depends on what the mag. Because you have to gauge on what the mags knows because there are mags players that are aware of your options, and then there are ones that are not aware. So you have to know like, am I playing a dumb mag who's just gonna do a brain dead, crouching short, right? Because they don't respect my options. If so, then just jump, right? You just jump. But if like you know what the mags knows about your options, then that's where the RPS really comes because then he's gonna probably go for a jab to like negate the jump, and then you go from there. Then you have to start considering, okay, well, if I go for the jab to trade with the jab, and then he crouching shorts me because he knows that I could go for that, and I'm thinking about that, then he gets his turn, and then that's where the whole thing comes. I definitely have run into Mags players who they go against my Shuna and they think they could jab the Shuna for whatever fucking reason, and then I get the jab on them. Almost have to hold it as you jump and size out all day. Backblade! 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 Fun fact, when I look at Psylocke reminds me of a high school friend that I have. Well, she works in car insurance, so when I look at Psylocke, I think about car insurance. Fun fact. Is it the grab you're talking about, or the fire? Nah, I'm a basic guy. I'm real basic with it. Hold on, I'm kind of snacking on something right now. I'm making out with some food. But yeah, typically, I know, I just do basic, like, fly and fly things. Usually. I dropped Sentinel for a minute. I stopped playing him for a minute. I have to get used to him. No, it'll have to be some other time though. I gotta just get used to I'm just like experimenting other things. It'll be some other time. I'll probably hit you up about it if I want to learn more about Sentinel specifics. I'm not really focused on Sentinel right now. I'm just trying to like... Yeah. Just trying to see if I still like the character, you know what I mean? Because I just recently started putting him in a team back after dropping him for like a pretty, pretty sizable time.
Select your heroes.
I like his, you know what I really like about Sentinel that I found out recently? Instant overhead, light kick into instant air, heavy kick, fly, call assist, and then you could unfly, or you could like continue the combo on confirm or something like that, and then you unfly after it. I kind of like that. I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, I don't know. Gaming ain't great, G. Right now, I'm in a normie. I'm in a very normie mood. But like, I don't know what.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes, man. Yeah, I feel you. Like, feel like
things ain't going right. Yeah, things ain't going right. So I don't feel like, I don't feel like doing the stuff I've been doing has been really working. I gotta change it up. Gotta change it.
Yeah. I mean, you could, I don't know, you could, like, do, like, shorter streams, like, maybe, I don't know, I mean, like something like that.
I just want to do different things if I am to do it. Gotta see different things and get those. It's just the things that I like, that I've been liking lately and that I've been doing are just like, they're just too niche, you know? It's not even like it's like Melee or anything, it's just games in general this time, it's just like...
Oh, yeah, I mean, Super was kind of talking about that to me yesterday, like...
Games in it's like, I'm not even like, I don't even hate Melee, like, I'm in a good place with Melee, it just has nothing to do with Melee, it's just like, games in general, the games that I'm into, I don't know, man, something's not clicking the way that I just need to change it up, and I don't know, it's also that, like, I had a conversation with my brother on TikTok one time, and I was just like, dude, like, I just ain't built like a psychopath, man. I don't know, the algorithm, how it wants you to do is it just wants you to do the one thing, like, all the time, and I'm just like, man, that shit drives me insane, dude. I can't. I literally can't. I'm just... Right now, right now, I'm just disinterested in everything, and I'm just lost, and I'm just like... There are a few things that I have in mind that I want to get into, but those things... It's like, oh yeah, you're gonna need freaking, like... To get into anything, it's like not free, basically. It's like, oh, you want to get into this? You gotta go to a school, a technical school for this, and technical school for that, or you gotta get equipment for this, or to get into that, and... It's like, well... not in a good spot to exactly do that.
Yeah, I feel it. I definitely feel it. Yeah. I mean, especially like if college like kind of lets you in your empty pocket, you kind of have to like pick that one path and that
That's like my burden, man. I kind of put all my eggs in that one basket, and then it just kind of fumbled over, and it's like, well, now what?
Yeah, fumbled the ball. Yeah.
I just, I really hate. I really hate that. Like, I'm seeing kind of like a similar thing happen to you, but I guess you kind of only learn these kind of things the hard way.
I mean, I've honestly, I think like something that might help me a little bit. It's is probably I would say trying to like be more active, like trying to be more into fitness. I think might be a good idea. Honestly.
That definitely helps. I can say from experience.
I mean, I'm pretty active. Like I bike. Like I told you, I bike ride all the time. Like I do like I do a ton of what would you call it, like trail rides and stuff. Usually with my dad, I guess, but yeah, like we go some pretty difficult trails sometimes. So those are really good workouts, but I'm definitely trying to get more into like not just like cardio, like more probably like just more like strength training kind of things. Maybe.
I mean, biking is cardio, right? Biking is cardio, basically.
No, I say like less cardio. Like I mean, like well, maybe not less cardio, but it's like same cardio, but like also like mix in.
Body strength? Oh yeah.
It kind of mix. Yeah, strength. Like I do, like I said, I get a lot of cardio from and also just walking around campus gives you a ton of. Also.
Could be. I mean, you being a smaller person, you should be light, so you should have an easy time with pull-ups.
Maybe.
Usually,
yeah, I mean.
Pull-ups. I remember when I got into pull-ups in high school, bro. It was so hard because like my ass, I was a big boy, so back in my high school days, like I was a fat boy, right? And I was like, I really want to get into this shit, but like. I'm not exactly the smallest person, so it's like a nightmare for someone like me at the time to get into. But then like later I lost weight, and then it was just like one of the most fun things ever to do. Pull-ups. You're able to do pull-ups. It's really fun, but when you're not, then it's not fun.
Yeah, you can say about a lot of things, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, push-ups is something that's like easier than pull-ups for me, right? Like push-ups is generally easier, but but for me it's like I like it less because like I have to get all up on the floor and all that, and I don't like the positioning of it and all that, but like I have to remind myself to do it sometimes at the time. So it depends. Some workouts are like, for me, some workouts are easier to do, but like more of a hassle, and then some workouts are like harder and more intense, but like more enjoyable. If you're also bench press is also like really good. Yeah.
Thank you. This is, I was trying to do these incline push-ups on this thing. I'll show you. It's really funny. I swear I really tried doing it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get your own like equipment and just your own like little home gym kind of spot. You gotta kind of do like a makeshift kind of deal like that. I mean, getting dumbbells is kind of like an easy way to kind of like ease yourself in for the strength part of it. Getting dumbbells is kind of like a good way.
Yeah.
work your way up. I would say, I mean, you should probably start with like 50. See how you like it from there. You'll get a feel for it because like you can like if you have a 15 if you have like a 15-pound dumbbell like even if you could do it easily like you could just like you could do like faster reps like I don't even lift it around faster. I mean I'm just saying based off of like what I started with, right? I started with 15 when and I eventually worked my way up and now I'm like I got like a 35. I've seen dudes with big arms that they have like a 45-pound dumbbell.
I've really done like a lot of exercises, I guess, like
Like in terms of the strength one.
yeah. Like I actually used to go to I used to go to the gym a little bit with my mom, I guess. Like but that was a long time ago though.
Again, depending on which workout is like, it's like you're gonna find some easier than others, depending on like body type. You're probably gonna find like ones that have more to do with like pulling your own weight easier to get into because you have a smaller frame.
Yeah, sure.
But like bigger people like me, like getting into push-ups and pull-ups is like a rough start, but once you get in, then like they're more manageable. But like I never really had that much of a hard time getting into like the dumbbell and bench pressing all that much. But like I already just kind of like had the natural mass for it, right? Whereas you might need to be more careful if you get into like when you get into like the bench pressing, and you need to be like more like aware of what kind of weight you can have a smaller frame.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So like I would say like feel it around, see how like a bar by itself feels for you, like just a bar by itself in the bench pressing, and then from there just kind of like start gauging like what you can start putting on right there.
Yeah, you got a picture of that, the stupid chair.
Yeah. What, that's at the gym or that's in your place?
That's at my. Did you watch the video of that?
Oh, I forgot. Okay. Updated room tour. Well, this one looks better. Kind of. Because the other one had like a window completely shut, didn't it? Look. Okay, look, so this one is probably like a little bit smaller than the other one that you had, right? Okay, I am willing to sacrifice a little bit of space for the sake of having natural fucking sunlight in my eyes. Because, artificial sunlight, like artificial light in my room all the time, that shit drives me crazy, man. Like I gotta have that natural, there's nothing like a natural sunlight in the morning that really like helps you like, get your spirit up and get yourself going. There's just something about having natural light in a room that works like magic. So I'm the type of person that I'd be willing to be in a smaller place if I have natural sunlight. Because that shit, man, I've been in rooms that have a nice size to them, but no sunlight gets in, and I feel like a psychopath after a while, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's very crazy if like you don't have like anything natural, I guess. Like, I mean that's why like sometimes I feel like
it hits way different. Yeah, it hits way different. Like natural sunlight with like the light of a light bulb, it's like a world of difference. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just way better. Is it like you only want to have a light bulb on if you absolutely need to have it on? You need to do something in the middle of the freaking night.
Yeah, true. Yeah, on taking that first game off Coogies, with accepting them.
Cooties? Somebody has a tag Cooties?
Coogies. Coogies. Whatever you pronounce it. Coogies. Big Coogs, I guess. Yeah. Fox, yeah, that's right. I don't know how to stream, but yeah, it's Fox Center right now.
As per usual. There's like some like gap section. Like reacting to the video. I'm gonna do that shit a little bit. Huh? I'm playing a video of Aspen Gold reacting to a freaking video. So, I know you're gonna like it. I can't exactly. I mean, Soup has told me before, Soup has told me that like my reactions are, so I might as well. Up on that norm. That's what the normies do. They react to each other. Right? Figure out their shit on the side. Oh my god, man! I'm dealing with this. Today I had to speak. Yeah, some stupid debt that came from somewhere that like around 2020 when I guess like something got misinputted from when I was getting my freaking taxes done, and then the shit got audited, and then it caused that, I don't know, some dumb shit. Like, so, and I can't live my life without getting screwed over, though. I can't, like, every time you know, these freaking people that handle your taxes and do other shit that, how you can trust me to get this shit done? That's like, well, you're supposed to get this shit done, and then you freaking did this error that's gonna cost me thousands, like, what the fuck? Getting screwed over left and right. Like that. There's also this other there's this other property that's supposed to have like gotten my name up like so that it's not past like get so it's like it's a long story, but basically the game had to look for another property because complications when like it's a long story. Yeah, I just feel like just because other people were going through shit, so like I had to like be like a placeholder kind of deal, right? And so I did a quick claim on that property. Apparently my name is still showing up on it. Telling me like, hey, it's like hey, this lady and everything. Doctor told me to go to, and I don't know what's up. Oh man, dude, like I'm gonna be on this. But I don't know. I might randomly stream just for the sake of putting out a fucking. Fuck, man. That's it. But once you become affiliated, you're sort of incentivized to do longer streams. Ad revenue and all that, and you get your stuff. You get your ad revenue, you get your stuff, your stuff. That's something that's kind of how it is, you know. But obviously, someone in your like in position is probably not going to be incentivized to do any of that. Get to that point. Yeah, you're gonna get it. Yeah, you're gonna get it easy. That's where this series is doing it. After you get affiliated, when you start everything, like put a schedule and see that. Doing a schedule is like one of the most optimal things. So it's gonna kind of help you, like, it's gonna help people know when you're streaming. It's gonna like, honestly, if it wasn't for like the shit that's like right now, like I'd still be good. I feel like a comic. Disney trying to handle important shit that needs to be done, but also like when I am available, but then like when I am in the like so then like Disney handling stuff like throughout the day, but then like okay the nighttime like oh maybe like oh no, I've been sleeping. I've been actually sleeping relatively early. I've been sleeping around like 11 p.m. and shit. Like I'll probably be knocking out soon, to be honest. So my schedule hasn't been really messed up. I'm glad for that. No, it's a bitch. It's like you have to really force yourself. Like me, I either have to like make sure that I'm moving a lot throughout the day so that I don't have all this leftover energy. And you know, at times, so I'm still up and I'm just like, okay, gotta rub one out. That's the only way to fucking get myself to get left with all this leftover energy in there. For me, I find sleeping late once in a while, but then when it's like a pattern, that's when it's a problem because like, hey, oh, you need to like get shit throughout the day. Gonna be able to better shit. How many people do you have this time around?
Get ready to kick butt. Engage.
With Melee, man, I don't know. I'm staying away from unranked, random people. Hey, actually. Oh, shit. So I've been like just. I'm just gonna play people that are good at the game because people who tend to be better at the game have less shitty attitude. I'm just getting more in the habit of just like good people, and that's it. Like, I think very limited, pretty much non-existent. That could kind of the best way. You eventually reach this level where it's like, all right, I have nothing to gain from this. I go into unranked and it's just like I'm learning nothing from the games that I'm playing. I need to. Yeah, unranked is just like this garbage. Garbage, garbage. It doesn't for other people. Apparently, it does. They put their whole life like how they do, and they want to make other people's lives freaking like. I just hate like coming around. I'm just like lately I've just been having less tolerance for doing shit. Maybe I'm very patient around this shit, but like all the shit that's happening in the life, bro, like I'm just like, bro, I'm about to punch face, bro. Like I'm just in that mood where it's like, bro, how are you doing? I'm like, oh,
Select your heroes.
okay. A difference, man. It makes a difference when like your real life is already bullshit on the internet. So it's been bullshit people, and it's like, bruh, I'm not.
This sucks.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him, man. Got to get that clout. That's business. For what you doing. Oh. Look, there's a guy called Leg with dog effort. Dog effort. When was the last time you interacted with Sue? Last night you were having sexies with him? Let me guess, it has greenies.
Well, I mean, it's like, it's not like...
No, don't give me a stupid bullshit, beat around the bush answer. Just tell it straight, yes or no.
Well, you make your own, so... Yeah.
Alright, you know, like, don't make me negate you now.
Yeah, I was gonna send you something the other day, like,
Yeah, how about no? How about no? Yeah, I negate that.
No, but like that's just characters.
I negate, I negate your special Greeley summon.
Yeah. I don't think I can. I have Twitch on my phone, but I don't think I can get it because it's actually a mobile game. I mean, you can play the game on phone too. I think RHF are better playing, so see if I can go watch their game. Pick up on that one. They kind of want to watch that set. Because RHF is the number 1 seed, so I watch that set. I'll keep watching this one.
Select your heroes.
Yeah, too soon now.
Fuck them, let them get mad. Nah, you need to have your I don't give a fuck attitude. I like it when you don't give a fuck. You're just like, oh well, people are gonna get mad. Let them get mad. People are gonna get mad anyway. They're always gonna get mad. So, you know,
Let's go, Bob.
Who will survive?
just half an hour, nigga. Alright. Cool. Give less of a fuck. You know what? Give yourself 5 fingers. Oh. That's cool. There's like. And that's just like staying. Oh, you want 5? Almost win the tournament. I mean, you know, whatever. Seeding does matter, yes, but like there are so many good, like P-Gen players anyways. I've embraced having rough brackets. I would tell TOs, look, so that I lose early, just put me up against the best player, round 1, there. I've legit told you. Whatever. I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I mean, I guess kind of, but it's more like I just don't give a shit about winning. I gave a shit about winning. So nervous about it. And maybe at one point I gave kind of. Maybe at one point in my life I gave kind of a fuck, but nowadays I'm just like. What? I go into a tournament. I'd be going into a tournament just planning to lose and be like, I just want to play someone really good, get my ass whooped, and then go on and like, just totally. Oh, it does. It does. It affects like mid-ish level. You're like when you're low level, you're gonna lose anyway, so it doesn't matter. If you're high level, you pretty much like are able to like do most situations anyway. It can matter for higher level players, but not. But it's when you're in like a middle-ish level that where it makes the difference. It's literally going like 0-2 or 1-2 and going like 5-2.
ちゃんと見ておく。
Who will survive? Engage.
Life.
So, basically. Not
Life and
specifically,
losing,
like,
losing your
more specifically, I guess, like,
losing your grillinity.
what does that mean?
What do you think it means?
I mean, like, not seeing as many groceries, I guess.
I'm gonna let you solve that puzzle while you sleep tonight. I'll just let you work that. I'll let you work that night.
Yeah, but, no, we talked about, like, you know, my academics, I guess, like, I thought about, like, basically, I kind of told him what's up, and he's like, gotcha, and he's like, dang, I kind of suck, man, sort of, I guess, but that kind of sucks, like, you know, but maybe you gotta, like, lock in more, you know, like, stuff, and just, you know, like, that kind of thing, you know, like, cause, like, it's like, I feel like I study a lot, but, like, maybe it's just not enough, I think. Frustrating to me, because it's like, you know, like, basically I have to, like, I kinda have to be, like, on that, like, all the time, you know, like, and otherwise it's just, like, you know, like, I'm not too good or whatever. Okay. Yeah, some similar kind of stuff, like, again, like, you know, just job opportunities too, like, you know, like, industry, maybe, he was saying maybe, you know, if you don't really enjoy, like, you know, doing, like, computer science or coding or whatever, then, yeah, maybe that shouldn't be what you should do, because it's just, like, you gotta enjoy it.
It's not
You
that.
know, I feel like my thing about it is, like, I feel like I'll maybe enjoy it, like, at a certain point, my time doing it, like, maybe once I get better at it, I think I'll enjoy it more.
No,
like,
yeah,
and there is some
it's fun
about
when
it.
it's fun when you have like a direction with it, and when you're in there, right? But it's
Yeah.
not. The whole thing is not really fun when like you're just like not associated with anybody. You're not in any kind of like. It's just kind of like up in the air. It's just up in the air like dog shit shot out of a fucking can, right? You graduated and you learned this set of skills, but like, how do you apply it? It's just, schools don't really like prepare you for. They do it in reverse. I was watching a video. I was going about like what's wrong with schools, and it's like the guy said like schools are doing it in reverse, where like they teach you the skill or whatever, but they don't tell you how to apply it and where to put it. They don't give you a plan for like where to put your skill and how like, you know, like they don't set you up for that kind of stuff. Whereas the real way to do it, the guy in the video was like, the real way to do it is to plan it out before you learn the skill, and to already know what you're going to use that skill for before you even get into learning the skill. Not like the other way around, where it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna learn the skill and then figure it out later on. It's like, that's not how it works. Learn that the hard way. Because schools, they sell you this dream where it's like, hey, you can get into this, and they promote it, and then it's like, you do it, and then it's like, okay, well, what now? And then you're lost, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
You go back to the tutors, bro. Like, I literally, like, you go back to like the tutors and the professor. I've hit up professors who are clueless on what to do after the fact that I graduated and stuff. And I'm like, Bruh, man, what? Like, this school doesn't even prepare its professors with, like, the information to help the... Crazy, dude.
I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a crash to what? Like, yeah, my thing is like, the thing is like, what's it, yeah, I mean, I'm still like, I'm basically a sophomore right now, and it's like, that sucks because, I'm still basically in like the intro course basically, and like, I need to be better, be doing better or whatever. Cause I'm supposed to be like probably like doing like much higher level programming right now. I'm still basically doing the basic stuff. And basically, I mean, I've been basically programming for like a year, I guess, and I'm still just not really there with it at all. It's still like really hard for me. Like this semester, like I really haven't even, I mean, I'm in the intro course, whatever, but I still haven't really got coded that much though, really. And I've never really taken any time outside of like just doing the work or whatever to really even code. And I feel like right now, like I'm like sort of like unprepared, like, for upcoming exams kind of thing, because I've only done really like the work or whatever, I guess. And even that's not really, that's not really what I guess I need to know or whatever for that. So it sucks. Hopefully I don't exam again or whatever. I guess I'll just try to prepare for it best I can, but yeah. I guess I'm trying a new study method, like I think I told Subs, I guess, but yeah, I'll try like setting a timer, like how long I actually study for kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just
like,
the less of a chore it can feel, the better off, but like that's the challenge, making it feel like something you have to really get like...
Which is never,
You have to get you have to like, dude, you have to get yourself in like a bored enough mood where you're just curious about how shit works, whatever it is that you're working on. That in my experience has been how I would usually get through like tough assignments back when I was like at school. I would usually be like, let me allow myself to get bored as shit to the point where I'm just like, I wonder what the hell is gonna happen if I do this to this assignment, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna fuck up the whole paper, like if I'm gonna fuck up the whole thing, or if I'm gonna like actually find the goal. And like, a lot of times it's trial and error, you're gonna fuck up, so like, you have to like, they're making you work on, like, I remember with my machine learning, right? I would just test out shit and just like see, I would just test out shit and see if it works, and I'll just make sure like, alright, let me save like a copy of my project in case I mess it all up, like, and make it terrible so that I can like, go back to it. And I would just allow myself to get like to this bored state of mind where I'm just like trying different shit. Like, I'm trying to solve the problem, not because I want to, but because that's fucking bored. And then that's usually where I get really like the most best. But it's hard to put yourself, because it's like, it's really challenging to put yourself in that kind of like, in that kind of trance, I want to say. Like, it's like sort of a trance that you have to put like bored and trying to put up. Because like, if you're stuck on something, you're gonna get annoyed. And if you're annoyed, then you can't really get bored because you're annoyed. Bored. And then you get mad, and then you're confused, and so it's like, you have to just try it.
So you can just kind of like try that, and maybe I'll try to like do like another practice problem or something.
In my experience, some of the harder classes are actually really fun if you get into them. It's like the machine learning class was really hard, like probably the hardest one that I had. But once I got the hang of it and I started to do the assignments like correctly, or at least somewhat correctly, that class did really become like really fun. Honestly, I really wish that that class had more, like, I don't know, that I could, like, if I had an opportunity to, like, extend, like, my learning from that class, I probably would, because the class was so engaging once I learned, like, how the things were done. Because it was about, like, creating an algorithm for the AI to follow so that it makes accurate predictions based on a data set that you fed it, right? And that shit to me is like so fucking fascinating. Like, it's so fascinating that you could like build an AI that is gonna make assumptions and make best guesses for like data, right? I think that's so interesting. It's like kind of like like in the realm of artificial intelligence. Anything that has to do with artificial intelligence is like really interesting to me because it's something that you put together and you put logic into yourself, right? And then you start feeding it information and being like, start kind of playing games, right? Like, what result are you gonna give me if I feed you this set of information? That's just interesting, but it's hard to get into if you go into the class the wrong order. Because what happens to some students is they get put in a class in the wrong order. I don't know if like anybody has told you, but like sometimes they would like, because you know how like you have like a your like when you go into school and then like you have like a like it's like you can tell what classes are coming up for you. Like it's like a course plan or some shit. I forgot what it was called. So like sometimes what happens with some students is they get it mixed. They get their course plan kind of messed up for whatever reason, and they end up going into a hard class too soon. And so like the machine learning class is like a big culprit of like I've seen other students be put into that class like too soon, and they're like telling the professor like, bro, how am I supposed to know this? This class hasn't even touched up on anything that has to do anything with it. You gotta be real careful about that. Really like try to revise. I don't know, maybe when we get like free time or whatever, you could show me how yours looks like, and I could probably I could kind of look at it and just like kind of if like there's anything like that help me. No, what I'm talking about is the like your course plan. Like you know, like they usually like there's like a list and it's like in an order, right? Of like what classes are you gonna take in what order, like in throughout your degree. That's important. That's important to look at because if that gets messed up, it can really screw you over. You have to be careful with that. Because it's like when you sign up for school, I don't know who it is that like manages that type of shit, but like there's somebody there that like manages that, and then sometimes they screw it up, and then it's like, oh shit, you know, my bad, but like you're the one paying for their mistake.
The first two classes, so like I'm basically right now I'm in like I told you I'm still in the intro course because I failed the last semester, like so. I'm basically stuck in that, and then I have to take I'm just basically stuck taking like one other class I think, and then maybe after that I get a little more freedom with courses, but yeah. It depends on what concentration you go into too as well. Like you can, they when you actually get into the major, we have like different concentrations I think. I terms of your courses and look at terms like whatever courses you might need. Like I think there's some like obviously if you get like a BS instead of a BA, like you need to take like more like math kind of courses like and like science stuff like you might have to take like extra math, like so like if you try and get a BS in computer science, you probably have to take like Calc 3 or whatever, you know, that kind of stuff. But like, yeah. But it also, I think in terms of like some other computer science courses you might have to take, like, I forget what they're called, but yeah, I don't really know what concentration I would want to do though. I don't really know that. I just kind of want to try and get into that major. Yeah. But my big issue is though, like if it doesn't work out, and you know, it's not really. I definitely would not say it's going very good right now. You know, I mean, I don't have any other idea, like exactly whatever major I'd want to do if that doesn't work out. Kind of thing. Like I don't know. Sucks. But I don't know. I don't know how long I want to really exactly be stuck in the intro. I mean, like you know, if I fail out again this semester, like I don't really know. Like if I want to exactly be fine again, kind of thing. I don't know. I mean, do I still want to like if I fail? Like basically, it comes down to like whether I can pass the exams. Basically, none of the other work matters in the class. It's just can you pass the exams? That's literally it. And I just need to pass the exams. Like simple as that, pretty much. And if I can't pass them this time, then you know. I failed them. I didn't do so good on my time, obviously. That's why I failed the class. But, so like, you know, if I can't fail or pass them this time, then I'm not sure. You know, like, do I want to still try to continue to try to do this major, or do I want to like just, you know, hate the hair, I guess, and basically just accept that I wasted, you know, a year and a half kind of thing. I mean, not wasted a year and a half, I guess, because like I still got all my like, breath requirements done, which those are required, basically the requirements you need to do for like your college, or whatever, like the graduate requirements. Hold on a second. I gotta go for a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, come on. I don't really know what to do. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. I guess it's not the end of the world, like, if 'Cause, I mean, I'm only like a sophomore, I guess, so it's not like, you know, it's, yeah, no, it's not like I'm a junior or senior and I don't have a major or something, you know. Or not even close to. But, yeah, you know. I think, I think this is definitely the path I'd be like most passionate about, but the problem is like I don't really have anything else I'm particularly passionate about really in terms of school. I mean there's like I don't know, I mean there's like a game study major I guess, but I don't really know what like my job I'd be doing with that, probably nothing really, I'm not sure.
It's rough, man. As a man in this world, you gotta, most jobs are, if where you're trying to get a job, man, it's just like, it's gonna come down to you doing work that nobody else really wants to do. Like, the only real way, I mean, you gotta, like, dog, like, you gotta know people to get into, like, a sweet job that doesn't, that get yourself into, like, a sweet position that, like, you know, that's all cool and whatever. You gotta know people, man. That's what it comes down to. But
Yeah. Yeah, which sucks, but
otherwise, dog, you're like what I'm looking at. Like the best options, man. Blue collar work, man. Just jobs that nobody else wants to do. You know, fucking plumber, electrician, all that stuff. But that keeps the world going, because that shit's always gonna be in demand. They're always gonna want, but you know that shit keeps the world going. Like you think about job, you start thinking about like careers like more holistic. Like why IT is going down because you know, AI is getting automated. You know, the thing is, dog, that when I was younger, I thought that programming was this obscure thing, right? And it probably was at one point. It was this obscure thing,
maybe,
right?
yeah, it used to be obscure.
But, like, I guess there was a boom that really happened, that happened while I was in school. And so I kind of got fucked, because, like, I was already in school, right? Like, I was already, like, you know... So then, like, when it became mega popular, I was still, like, you know... I was still, like more towards the end of, like, my degree. So by the time, like, it was, like, time to, like... by the time it was, like, time to get going, it's like, oh, by the way, that obscure thing that you thought was cool, by the way, that is oversaturated now. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Had I known, like, let's say before I go to school, right, and then I became aware for whatever reason that like programming was gonna be like this oversaturated thing that like has such high competition and not really in demand because like you know this like just had I become aware of that, I would have just jumped ship and I would have been like, oh fuck that, I'm gonna get into something else.
Yeah, so what else would you think? Like,
I'm just gonna keep it real, you know, like honestly. What else would I have gone into? I mean, I would have thought of something. I would have thought of something to get into. Probably would have taken me a little bit of time, but I would think of something. I like metal things and I like water, so like there's two things that I like that I could possibly get into the like blue collar work. So it's like being a commercial diver or being a welder. Those are two interesting things to me that kind of have interest. Those seem like pretty cool things. But I mean the situation that I'm in right now is like, you know, put in the door because those things need either school or like certification. And those things as interesting as they are to me, it's like, not in exactly the best position to like keep up with and like school has like a bad taste in my mouth too, so it's like if I come up with any shit and it's like, oh yeah, you gotta go to school for that, I'm like I'm already jaded, man. That's the thing, I'm already messed up in the head. Anytime, oh you gotta go to school. Yeah, I'm basically interested in trade schools at this like college. I know freaking what get into law or something. Bro, if we're talking about like white collar work, the only thing in terms of white collar work that interests me is bro. Other than that, I like if I'm not behind the here's my thing. If I'm not behind the computer, right? Like I'm probably gonna want to be physical. I'm probably gonna want to do other things that I'm doing because it's a contrast, right? Like, why the fuck would I want to be like, oh, I'm gonna do something other than programming, and then it's gonna also be like a sedentary type of job, right? Like, for me, that's stupid. I like contrast. The programming is sedentary as fuck. You're behind the fucking computer all day. Oh, like, you're a slave to a computer trying to make some virtual world shit, right? Not getting exercise, like, at all. So, like, when I'm doing something that's not programming, usually I prefer to do something physical. Fills the gap. Everything else other than programming is what is it, like government work or medical. Programming is the only one that sounds like anything. Other than that, I want to do something. I'd rather do something.
I program for fun. Like I definitely can program for fun easily, or maybe make like a simple game or something. But I don't know if I can program the way I want to in college. Honestly, I really don't know. I don't think.
Motivation is a big thing in it, man. Because like for me, it's always been like I'm a very momentum-based person, bro. So like, for me to like be motivated to like do something, like other shit has to be going right in my life. Like so, like that's kind of why like I like having the balance of like doing programming stuff, but also like when I'm not programming, doing something physical. I like working out when I'm not programming because when I work out, it gets me tired, and then but I feel productive. So then I sit down, and then I'm behind my computer, and I feel like I got a nice workout in. Let me feel more productive by doing something on my computer. And then I do something on my computer that feels like I did something nice, and it's like, okay, let me take a nap. And I wake up, and then let me go move around. Let me go do some chores outside the house. Let me go cut my grass. Let me get physical. You know, it's a nice balance. You know, like of things going right in your life. But like For me, the complication starts when nothing is going right and there's just problems everywhere, and it's like, ah, dude, it just throws me off balance. Cause then, like, I don't feel like I want to do stuff behind the computer. And then when I'm not doing that, then I don't get motivated to get my ass up off the bed sometimes to fucking, like, to do physical stuff. And then it carries over to me not wanting, to me, like, questioning why the hell would I stuff on the computer when it's just a big cycle of, like, bullshit. Especially when you're kind of like hearing stories from other people of how south shit is going, because like I'm not the only person getting screwed over. There's a bunch of other people getting screwed over, and it makes me more jaded. I'm just like, I hear stories from other people, like in like the computer science field, and then it just further proves like my jadedness. I'm just like, bro, why even bother, dog? My friend that he told me that, he was like, oh yeah, you know, I was at this interview and they told me to turn in some code on a project, and they just fucking got it from him, and they just didn't like he could see, like, cause they were doing like a thing through GitHub, so you could see, like, you could track like who visits your shit, like you could track who's coming into like the code and grabbing stuff and whatever, like track the traffic on GitHub, right? So he was like, yeah, like, I see them visiting my code after the interview, like, after the fact, and it seems like they're just grabbing my shit and they're just, like, ghosting. Like, that, I was like, dude, that's so shit. And then it's just, like, shit like that I hear from other programmers, it's just, like, it just further makes me, like, resent it, man. Like, bruh, like...
Yeah, it's crappy, man. Like, people just stealing code and stuff. Like, I mean, they teach us not to do that in school, so like, and then they're all gonna do that, you know?
Like, I get it, dog. Like, you know, sometimes there's the whole argument of like, oh, you should like, you know, you just naturally like programming as it is without the money involved. But it's like, in a shit economy, it's like, I get it, like, it should be a passion, but at the same time, it's like, we were sold this dream that we would be making good money, you know, with this shit. So it's like, in this shithole economy, like, you can't blame a homie for getting into programming, like, thinking, like, you know, like, that they're kind of, they're set, you know, like, you can't blame somebody. Like, you can't blame, like, I just, in my eyes, it's like, you can't blame for somebody for trying to get into the trade and trying to get into the skill, being like, okay, so, like, this is where, like, I get a job, and then I get my hands on, like, some sort of, like, internship or something, or something that helps me get myself into, like, the company, then I work my way up, right? Like, that's what I was willing to do when I got into the shit, right? Like, I was willing to go through that process. And then it's just like, reality hits you in the face, and then graduation time comes. Oh yeah, by the way, you still have to do the legwork of somebody, you still have to pretty much do the legwork as if you did, like, as if you were someone who didn't graduate, like, at all. It's like, for me, that pisses me off so much, because it's like, well, that's the whole point of going to school, to skip that step, you know? Like, that's what school is supposed to handle for me. Like, that's what you're fed, that you go to school and it handles that for you, but it doesn't. It really freaking doesn't. So then it defeats the purpose. It's like, why would you even go to school? Like, nowadays, like, why would you even go to school for most people? Just like, you're gonna end up having to do the legwork, like I said, as if you didn't go to school in the first place. Then why don't you just do that legwork, because you're gonna do it anyway? Oh, you build you graduate, and then it's like, oh, you know, you gotta build the portfolio. It's like, that's what school was for. Like, the fact that I graduated from the shit should already tell companies, yes, I'm willing to sell my soul. I sacrificed myself at school. Is that not enough of like an indicator of my dedication to the shit? Is that not enough? Like what the actual hell? Like, you know, it's like you're a fresh graduate and then it's like you're applying for jobs and it's like they want you to have like 5 through 10 years of experience. Like, it's like, bro, I just came out of school.
Yeah, I know.
What fucking experience am I gonna have? Oh yeah, build your portfolio, bro. By the time I build my portfolio, I'm gonna be in a position where I'm gonna want to run my own shit anyway, and then I'm not gonna want to work for you anyway. What the fuck? Isn't that stupid?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Think about it. They want you to build a portfolio, right? By the time you build the skills where you build your portfolio, right? Where like you do your shit and you start working on projects to build up your portfolio. By the time you do that, you're gonna probably likely be in a position where you could start your own kind of like gig, and then you just don't work for them anyway. It's such a stupid concept. So stupid.
Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know, it's supposed to be BS, man. Yeah, it's like, no, it's like freaking, just,
I literally have.
But-
There's a brother of mine who's in jail right now. Write letters to him.
yeah, he told me that.
And he's all concerned about, man, I should have gone to school, man. At one time I told him, bro, you're not missing anything. I was
Yeah.
just like, bro, you're not missing anything. Let me tell you right now, man, you're not missing shit by not going to school. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing, minus the jail part. Obviously, getting put into prison
Obviously.
sucks. But
Yeah,
otherwise, man, I wouldn't. I told them, if I were you, man, I wouldn't be so down in the dumps about them.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, those are life paths, you know. I mean, you know, you just choose, you know, people just choose to go to school and others decide to, you know, something different. Like whatever, like starting their own kind of business or, you know, doing a different job, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know, or maybe, you know, maybe something, you know, guys already set up for them, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, nobody's broadcasting, which kind of sucks. But I don't know. Put the broadcast in people's things, and nobody really
Put it in
doing
their
anything.
mouth. Put it in their mouth.
Yeah, I kind of did basically by putting in the Start.gg chat.
But you didn't put it in their mouth.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do it?
I'm not able.
Able to?
Not.
I
Not
mean, you
able
put
to.
words in my mouth all the time. You put words in my mouth all the time, so I don't like understand why you wouldn't have that ability.
Yeah. I guess I do. Sometimes. Yeah, I just found the meme that's funny. Dude, this is literally me. This meme is literally me. I'm gonna put it on the group chat. It's fine. Oh wait, no, not the crowd. Oh, the crowd.
Sent it privately.
No, you said.
I didn't say it privately.
Select your heroes.
Bro, what the fuck? What is your problem, bro?
That's literally me though. Like, this is me. It's me, dude.
Wait, all four of them? Which one are you?
No, this meme is me.
Yeah, but which of the Greelies are you?
No, I'm not one of the Greelies.
So then what are they there? So then what are they there for? So then what are they there for?
Like, like whoever posted this, like, that's like me. I mean,
Oh, because they're busy watching the. Okay, yeah.
yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Like this is like this is something I would do, like literally. I can't do anything about nobody's broadcasting, which kind of sucks.
Anything about being a German? That's the real question.
Yeah, I mean, nah.
Really, no? Why,
Nah, it's like,
why not, though?
I try all the time, but I can't do anything about it.
It's just in your DNA? It's just edited already?
Capcom presents.
I try to do something about that, but it doesn't happen.
The germs are too
I don't
strong.
Ready?
Is Soup willing to share germs with you?
Yeah, he's been
New age of
doing more germs. Actually, today has been kind of crazy.
versus Capcom.
What's the giggling about, bro? What is the giggling about? Can you stop? You wanna stop? Stop and be more fucking mature. Be more mature, please.
You're not asking the question.
What question did I ask?
Like, is he willing to share germs with you?
What? Is that a silly question? I think that's a silly question if you ask me, but I mean, if you want to be immature, then I guess, man, like...
You're talking about sharing germs?
But why do you keep laughing? Alright, so, like, it seems like this conversation is gonna go nowhere. So, it's just why even continue to humor the conversation if it's just gonna go nowhere? It's gonna end with you laughing like a little girl. I don't even... There's just no practicality to it. I negate. Whatever it is that you were gonna say, I negate it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. When you're not really fine, you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I mean, yeah, it's funny. Okay, yeah, literally nobody's broadcasting, dude. I'm sorry if anybody's trying to watch some crazy melee content, but there's literally, I can't do anything about it though. Like, literally nobody's broadcasting. I'm gonna put in the Gato Texas Skeleton. Hopefully one of them will broadcast.
You win. The battle for survival begins. Engage.
There you go. Alright, good. I imagine or something.
You got someone streaming?
I don't, yeah. Oh, it's Puff and Mark. Nice.
Without Greeley.
Yeah, it's not really in the city. I mean, that's what this stuff is, but...
Do you have Greeley? Everyone needs a little Greeley in their life.
You win.
You got that killer instinct.
You win.
Gotta get rough.
Get ready to kick butt.
Actually, went crazy. Morph. I don't know why God was going Jimmy Pop. I guess they're really just tired of playing Morphox. Hi guys. I don't know. Yeah. I think God was conscious, bro, honestly. If I'm just gonna be blatant, I'm just gonna be honest with everybody, yeah. I think it's really frustrated with Mark, honestly, right now. After that, that they had me hopeful. I hope. I don't know, I mean, like Taco, like, I don't know, dude. Yeah, Beckley Skeleton's having a really good run. I mean, they beat Spider-Man. Now they're up on Gato. Yeah, Beckley Skeleton kind of just like really just playing really freaking good. Yeah. Just hit everyone with hit guards. Yo, alright, Chef. Versus, somebody's asking him somebody plays some game, and it's really funny. It's just like, in the Midnight Night chat, they're just like no. You're still there, guys, sir?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they're going Nets now. Guys going Nets. They're off the stop. Oh boy. No. Yeah. Gonna be GG's, man. GG's. I mean, maybe that's to do something for it, but I've seen freaking what's his face? What's her face? That player. They go by bullshit player now. Scarzo, that's her name. Yeah, I've seen Scarzo do this before. It's funny. That's for Mark. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 4-stock. I mean, Gallo has won one of these tournaments before, but I don't know. Today is not their day. Yeah, Mark can just be frustrating for sure. So. Oh, okay. No 4-stock. Oh, but get back up stage with the FD. And it's gonna be a clean 3-stock GP4. Yeah, are we already at losers finals now? I know we're at semis. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go from left. And I love that. Fireman and Dom. Alright. I'm going to take an intermission while we kind of wait for somebody to give me a set. Alright, I'm going to be right back. I mean, I'm not going to be gone for, we're gone for like 30 minutes.
You win.
You got that killer instinct.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Will now
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
battle for survival begins. You win.
You got that killer instinct.
You win.
I wanna take you for a
Select
ride.
your hero.
Alright. I've returned.
Have you? About that dog?
Yep, pretty sure. I'm back. Same place. I was before.
In that case, that point.
Yep.
What age did you discover your first Greenie?
What do you mean, my first
What
really?
do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? You know exactly what I mean. Don't even get me started.
Anime girl.
What do you think I mean? What do you think I mean? The latter, yes, the latter.
Finish. KO.
Good work, soldier.
Select your hero.
What the fuck? What? Oh my god, man.
Who will survive?
Engage. First attack. Good work.
Oh, you're exposing soup now, aren't you? That's what he said. That's what he said. In response to that. But soup, you know, he's down bad. He's down bad. He tries to cover himself. He tries to cover himself up. Right? Oh no, stop, stop, stop.
I'm making mac and cheese, and nobody can stop.
Ooh, Baku, bro, you were Baku. You speak at, bro, you know what I find fascinating? You know what it is that I find fascinating, very fascinating, is like, I didn't start watching that kind of stuff until, like, bro, I don't know, I want to say, like, I don't know, like 12 years old or something around there. And then here you are speaking 07 as if, like, you're like a 7-year-old old man or something like that. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I sure have watched it when I was like 4 or 3 years old, you know, to be honest. Like, that's how you say it. Dude, we grew up in different times, man. When I was growing up, bro, like anime was considered kind of like a little bit edgy, and it was kind of considered like, you know, it was kind of considered like kids could watch it, but kids who like kind of are more aware, like beyond the age of 10, basically. Like it was more like that kind of thing. Like it wasn't like. You walk like when I was a little kid, it wasn't like you just walked into a house and just like, oh yeah, feed my little fucking shithead of 3 years or a 5-year-old shithead that fucking anime shit. Like it wasn't like that, man. But nowadays, man, that's wild. Bro. Hey, Gen Z is wild, man. Gen Z is wild for that, bro. Y'all boomers are wild. Gen, you know what it is? Gen A is gonna be basically the product of the kids who grew up with iPads in their hands. That's gonna be Gen A. All the kids who had the iPads in their fucking hands at 3 years old, that's gonna be Gen A right there.
Select your heroes.
Yeah. I don't know, I got like a flip phone, bro. I got my first phone was like a flip phone, I think. And it was when I was like 18 years old. Like it was like when I was in my senior year of high school or some shit.
Who will survive?
Now you got kids. You got kids coming out the womb with an iPad in their fucking hand, dog. So, but you know, my prayers are with them. I hope it turns out well for them. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, but I do hope it goes well. We're only gonna find out when that time comes. Like, we're not gonna find out anytime soon. And you know what? It's not Gen Z. If it goes south, it's not Gen Z's fault. It's the millennials. It's the millennials that's doing this shit today. Gen Z is not even breeding. How can anything be the product of Gen Z if Gen Z is not even breeding to begin with?
Finish. KO.
Select your heroes.
Get ready to kick butt. Engage.
Shield slash. Shield slash. Good work. With ball. With ball. Good work. Shield slash. Shield slash. Good work. Shield slash. Good work. Shield slash. Good work, soldier. With ball.
That's the last thing on my mom. Like my mom is just like my mom like is younger than this. That's what my mom has told me is that women actually kind of like spike up in their like their sexual activity as they get older. Like she told me that older ladies become kind of like teenage boys in terms of like like sexual activity and all that. So like men chill out, so like for the guy side, it's like the guy chills out as he gets older. And then you guys more fucking.
Who will survive? Engage.
My dad too, because like my think like for an older guy like that, that would be gonna be like, I'm too tired to have sex, so what the fuck am I gonna be thinking about getting a big now? My dad was unique, man. Like it was just like most of the older guys I came across when I was a kid. Like that's just the last thing on their fucking minds, man. They're just like,
Combo finish. KO.
that it's different. Like there's a difference between, like wanting the attention and like affection and like putting out and all that.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously. Yeah. Definitely agree. Like they don't really want to like actually go down dirty, but they want to like have like.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. Like your average like creep is like they're not actually feeling. Okay. I don't know, man. It's weird, bro, because it's like some of them be acting like they don't know any better, and it's like you looking at some of them, and I'm like, man, when has this ever worked out in your entire life, man? Haven't you lived long enough to like know that like your behavior is just kind of like like there's one thing if like because like my dad's not a dumbass. I mean, I guess maybe he was kind of like naive sometimes. But like, obviously my dad had kids and whatever, like, he had me, right? And he had like brothers and all that. So, like, he succeeded, right? Right? So it's like, okay, some guys are like, they've met, things like they don't have children and shit. They're like, oh, so you don't have any children? So, have you had like lovers in your life? No, not really. And it's like, how do you live as long as you do? And then like my question to them is like, how do you live as long as you do and it doesn't occur to you that the shit that you're doing isn't working? And like at least with my dad is like, well, he got it to work because he pumped out some kids, so he's just acting a fool, like there's a difference, right? But for those guys, it's just like, dude, like, when has this ever worked for you? As long as, like, you've lived long enough to see this shit fail. Like, why do you keep doing it? Especially on the internet, they're so stupid. Especially on the internet, they're so stupid online. It's just like, bro. Or when they see an AI, like an AI video, but they don't realize. It's like, bro, like, have you? It's like your old ass should know how women. Your old ass should know how women look like more than I do, bro. Like, chick and a normal chick. That shit pisses me. Like, it pisses me so much to the point where it pisses me off because then it's like, because then you're creating, you're making the issue even worse. Then the AI artists are like, oh my god, look at all this attention from all these old guys we're getting. Oh, this is tough. Oh.
Engage.
Select your heroes.
You got anything? Why not? Maybe it has something to do with you. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? Maybe you're seeing things, dude. Okay, yeah, you know, you're gonna be a boring fucking law worker. Okay? You have to put proof.
Get ready to kick butt. Engage.
All thing or whatever. That doesn't sound very lawyer like it. Bro, really? False allegation. When was the last time you saw you were like a Hmm? What? He's me, though, that loves what I am. That's actually a medical condition. I wish I could. I should apply for a disability to talk about it. What do you mean, man? Don't be like that. You gotta be more encouraging, okay? One day you're gonna be a parent, okay? And you're gonna regret being so hostile towards me. Because I just don't understand why you would be hostile towards me. You're discouraging. Like, you know, like, you're deserving of all the checks. Yeah, you get it, man. The unfortunate thing is, The unfortunate thing is, I stuck at line, but like, I'm pretty sure at some point, for it to apply for that kind of thing, it'd be like, alright, well, DPD are you? And I'd be like, I'm very DPD. And they're gonna be like, no, you're actually smart. That just disqualifies you. That just disqualifies you immediately. I do wonder where my IQ sits at. I feel like I'll never understand. Like I'll never find out for real. I think there's like these tests. I think there's these tests and shit. I don't think they're really gonna actually like measure someone's like. Have you taken one or what? Like, have you been? I wonder if, like, what is like the actual official test? Like how? Like what kind of questions? Think? How do you know though? You never took one. What? Oh.
Marvel vs.
I wanna take you for a
Select
ride.
your heroes.
I wanna take you for a ride. For a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
You're what?
I wanna take you for a ride.
To what Discord? Wait, to what Discord? What are you doing? You're gonna add him here? Wait, you're gonna add him here? Oh. I was like, wait, what the fuck? You're gonna put him to... I was like, what the fuck? You're gonna put him to this crowd? What the fuck? No, man. We're talking about some weird shit. You can't be having melee players. Ah, man. That ain't it. That was like... I was worried, man. Oh my god. My dick, dude. Shit, man, I need to chill.
You win.
Yeah, dude, I need to chill with that shit.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
I'm too hard on that, man.
The battle for survival begins. Engage. You win.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Okay. The exposure of soup. The exposure of soup.
You win.
Oh man, I almost had a heart attack there.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
The battle for survival begins. Engage.
No. Why would you think? What do you think about?
You win.
The audacity.
I just can't believe it.
How dare you?
You win.
It's not a very friendly.
Select your heroes.
Get ready to
Thank you.